Hi Abuja, you're welcome to Sabin Law on the Beat 97.9 FM Abuja. Today, Mr. Onyeka Chioma and myself, Kenechuku Agu, we are going to be discussing an area that touches with lawyers and legal services. I'm sure they will come for our head after this.
Our brothers and our sisters.
Well. We are here to educate people, and people should know what their rights are and what the law says. So today we are looking at whether law firms or chambers can be engaged and briefed to render legal services or to sign documents.
All right. I will start by saying the practice of law is reserved for legal practitioners that are called to the Nigerian Bar and their names enrolled, that is contained in the record of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Hence, the service of a lawyer cannot be rendered by a company. It cannot be rendered by a business name. It cannot be rendered by a partnership, a firm, or a group or chambers of lawyers. Rather, by the lawyers themselves. At that point, I wish to also add that such institutions and formations are not lawyers that are licensed to practice law, although their owners, promoters, members, staff are all maybe licensed lawyers. The companies themselves, the law firms themselves are not lawyers. They are not licensed to practice law. Now, there are a whole lot of cases where, even at the Supreme Court, litigants lost their cases. Why? Because instead of signing the name of the lawyer as Onyekachi Oma Esquire, the person went and signed as Onyekachi and Kenechukwu Chambers.
Associate.
It's wrong because you can't engage a law firm. Now at times, okay, there is a personal matter. I did those early days, wherein it was a tenancy matter in the High Court. Now, I raised an objection. I was representing the defendant. I raised an objection that there is no authority for the lawyer to be in court to do that matter and all. No, he said, "My lord, we have an authority." So he brought out his authority on the. Now the authority reads that I, the landlord, blah blah blah, hereby authorize the law firm of so person. I said, "My lord, this is not authority." The lawyer was far off. He just didn't understand or get the gist. At the end of the day, I won that case on technicalities, on the grounds that the person that was engaged to do the job of a lawyer in that case is not a lawyer, but a law firm.
But there's this argument that whereas, of course, the rules of professional conduct says you can't register a law firm as a company.
Yes.
Because when you register as a full company, what it means is that you are creating a new legal entity who is a separate person who ought to be called to Nigerian Bar if he wants to practice law. That is for the company. But a business name is not. So, for instance, where the lawyer has registered a business name, since that business name is only saying that so and so person is operating in the name and style of. So, does that also mean that since I'm the person doing that business with my business name, not a company, does that affect or does it apply to what we are discussing here?
The Supreme Court is clear. The Legal Practitioners Act is very clear. A lawyer is one who has gone to the Nigerian law school and is called to the bar. Is there any law firm or law chambers or company that has gone to the Nigerian school? Can they even go to the Nigerian school? They are mere business ventures that lawyers would use. Now, the essence is the law wants only lawyers to appear before them, not law firms to appear before them. Because the rules of professional conduct is not for law firms. It's for lawyers. If you keep allowing law firms to stand in the place of lawyers, now a time comes
in where... They can evade liability.
Yes, a time comes in where one says, I was in XYZ firm, but I'm not of the firm. I'm just a staff. At that point, the issue will be, okay, hold the owners of the firm accountable. Why the junior lawyer that did that mess will go scot-free? Why? Because the law was focusing on the law firm. No. Whether you're a junior or a senior lawyer, whatever wrong you have done, you will go in for it.
All right, our authorities for this today are sections 2 and 24 of the Legal Practitioners Act and the Supreme Court's decision in the case of Okafor and Nweke 2007. You can find this in 10 Nigerian weekly law reports and other electronic law reports in Nigeria. Thank you and keep Sabi Law.